Have you ever wondered how much time you really have left? Not just the number of birthdays you'll celebrate, but the years where you feel strong, sharp, independent, and full of life. Because here's the truth, your body doesn't suddenly shut down one day. It sends you signals, little warning signs that things are changing under the surface. And if you're over 60, those signs matter more than ever. In this video, we're going to walk through 7 warning signs that your body may be slowing down, not to scare you, but to empower you. Because when you understand what's really going on, you can act. You can reverse trends, reclaim energy, and stretch those healthy years further than you ever imagined. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look out for and what to do about it. So let's dive in. Sign 1, slowed walking speed. Now that might sound minor. So what if you don't move as fast as you used to, right? But here's the science. Your walking speed is one of the most powerful predictors of your biological age. It's not just about muscle, it's about brain function, balance, nerve control, heart health, and even coordination. Researchers call it the 6th vital sign for a reason. People who slow down significantly after 60 tend to face higher risks of everything from falls to cognitive decline to shorter lifespans. Let's take an example. Meet Linda, 72, who used to walk her dog every morning. Brisk and steady. Over time, she started lagging behind. Shorter steps, more rests, feeling winded after just a few blocks. Her doctor noticed the change and suggested a gait analysis. Turned out her leg strength was down, but so was her oxygen uptake. With a personalized routine, resistance bands, daily movement goals, and a few key supplements, Linda gradually regained her pace, and with it, her confidence and vitality. Here's what to watch for. If your walking speed has noticeably dropped in the last year, or if others around you move ahead of you when they didn't used to, take it seriously. Your walking pace reflects how your body is functioning as a whole. You're not just moving slower, you're aging faster. But the good news? It's one of the most reversible signs. A little effort goes a long way. Think walking 5 more minutes a day, using light ankle weights, or even standing on one leg while brushing your teeth to boost balance. Your body's telling you something. Don't ignore it. Sign 2, grip strength. It's not just about opening jars or holding a coffee mug. Grip strength is one of the clearest indicators of how resilient your entire muscular and nervous system still is. It's a test of more than your hands. It tells us about your overall muscle mass, nerve communication, and even how efficiently your heart pumps blood. Studies have shown that people with weaker grip strength have higher chances of hospitalization, disability, and yes, even earlier death. Let's take Roger, 75, who noticed his hands felt clumsy. He was dropping keys, struggling with buttons, and couldn't squeeze his toothpaste tube as easily. He chalked it up to age. But his doctor checked his grip strength using a dynamometer, and it was significantly below average. That triggered a deeper look, and they found mild nerve compression in his cervical spine, along with early sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. With some targeted therapy, hand exercises, and anti-inflammatory support, Roger's strength bounced back, and he avoided a downward spiral. Here's a quick home test. Grab a bathroom scale. Squeeze it as hard as you can. If you can't generate at least 60 pounds of pressure, men, or 40 pounds, women, that's a red flag. Don't panic, but take action. Resistance training, protein-rich meals, and nerve support can all help, because when your grip fades, your body's foundation is weakening, and that weakness can spread if left unchecked. But like walking speed, it's something you can turn around, often within weeks. Sign 3, trouble balancing. If you've ever stood on one leg and felt wobbly, or noticed that you're bumping into furniture more often, your balance may be declining. And that matters because balance isn't just physical, it's neurological. Your brain, inner ear, vision, and muscles all coordinate in milliseconds to keep you upright. When balance starts slipping, it often means your central nervous system is slowing down. Meet Arlene, 68, who had always been graceful on her feet. Then one day she tripped over her own shoes, and another day she couldn't stand on one foot long enough to tie it. Her doctor ran some balance tests and found her proprioception, the body's ability to sense movement and position, was weakening. After a month of simple yoga poses, daily walks on uneven terrain, and adding magnesium and B12, she regained stability. Balance issues are early warnings, and often they show up before other problems. Want a quick test? Stand barefoot with one foot lifted. Time yourself. Can you hold it for 10 seconds without swaying or grabbing something? If not, your body may be signaling early decline. And no, this isn't just about avoiding falls, though that's huge. Poor balance is linked to shorter life expectancy, reduced brain function, and even reduced independence. The fix? Movement that challenges your balance, like Tai Chi, yoga, or trail walking. And check your medications because some blood pressure or pain meds can affect stability. Bottom line, if your balance is off, your nervous system is asking for support. Sign 4, frequent infections or slow recovery. Getting sick once in a while is normal. But if you're catching colds more often, taking longer to bounce back, or feeling drained weeks after a simple bug, your immune system may be struggling. And that's a major sign of aging. Your immune system isn't just about white blood cells. It's tied to your gut, your sleep, your inflammation levels, even your vitamin D status. Let's talk about Henry, 74, who kept getting chest colds every few months. His doctor finally ran a full immune panel. What they found? Low zinc, low D3, and high CRP, an inflammation marker. They adjusted his diet, added targeted supplements, improved his sleep hygiene, and focused on hydration. 3 months later, he hadn't caught a single cold, and he felt sharper too. Your immune system is your body's frontline defense, and also your repair crew. When it falters, everything slows down. Blood tests and identifying nutrient gaps, especially low zinc or vitamin D, can make a massive difference. If you're getting sick more often than those around you, it's not something to ignore. It's your immune system waving a flag, asking for help. And more importantly, it's your future trying to get your attention. If you're still watching right now and learning something useful, go ahead and comment the number 4 below. I want to know you're with me. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do it now. And don't forget to turn on notifications. It helps us keep making videos that inform and empower you. Now let's move to sign 5, loss of interest in life or emotional withdrawal. This one can sneak up on people. It's not about forgetting things or aching joints. It's a slow fading away from the things that once brought joy. Maybe you used to love gardening, or chatting with neighbors, or calling your grandkids, and now you just don't. You stay home, you sit longer, you don't feel curious anymore. That spark is missing. And while that might sound like a mood issue, it's often a deeper signal that your entire system, mind and body, is pulling back. Aging doesn't begin in the knees or back. It often starts in the heart and the brain. When a person loses emotional engagement, their body starts following right behind. Studies show that people who become emotionally withdrawn are more likely to experience higher inflammation, faster memory decline, and even earlier death. Take James, 80, once the life of the party every Sunday at his local coffee shop. Then he started skipping, said he was tired, said he didn't feel like being around people. His daughter thought he was just getting older, but what was really happening? Early depression. And it's more common than people think in seniors. With therapy, light meds, and small routines to reconnect him with things he loved, James got his groove back. Not overnight, but slowly, with support. That emotional shift, where someone stops finding things enjoyable, doesn't look forward to meals or visitors or TV shows, can be one of the clearest red flags that something inside is breaking down. It affects appetite, it affects movement, it affects the immune system. Because the brain doesn't thrive in isolation, it thrives in connection, purpose, rhythm, and reward. If you or someone you care about seems checked out emotionally, don't assume it's just aging. Ask questions, encourage a walk, sit in the sun together, laugh, talk. The brain is like a muscle. It needs engagement, social time, nature, music, even art or prayer. These things aren't just hobbies, they're medicine for your nervous system. And if you catch emotional withdrawal early, there's so much you can do to bring someone back. Because when the heart goes quiet, the body isn't far behind. But it's not too late. Connection heals. Sign 6, slow recovery from minor illness or injury. Remember the days when a paper cut healed overnight? When a cold was gone in 3 days? When a bruise disappeared in no time? If now it feels like everything lingers, your body may be running low on its most basic energy and repair systems. As we age, some slowdown is natural. But if it takes too long, that's a warning. Take Evelyn, 77, who twisted her ankle stepping off a curb. It was minor, But weeks later, she still had pain and swelling. Her doctor found that her protein intake was way too low. She was barely getting enough to support her body, let alone heal anything. She also had low collagen, poor hydration, and borderline vitamin C levels. Once those were addressed, her ankle healed faster, and so did her energy. Healing isn't just about skin or bones, it's a full-body process. Your immune system, blood circulation, hormone balance, and nutrient stores all play a role. If you're noticing that every cold or scrape seems to hang around longer than it should, it's a clue. Your body is using more effort to do what used to be easy, and that can quietly shorten your healthy years if ignored. Look at what might be missing. Are you eating enough protein? Are you getting good sleep? Are you low in vitamin D, C, or zinc? Are you stressed all the time? These things wear down your healing ability. Chronic low-grade inflammation, like from arthritis or high blood sugar, also slows healing. The body stays in a state of internal distraction. It's fighting little fires instead of focusing on repair. Circulation is another factor. If your blood flow is weak, nutrients can't get to where they're needed. That slows everything down. So what helps? Daily walking, deep hydration, lowering salt intake, gentle stretching, even breathing exercises. All these boost circulation and support healing, even in small ways. Because the truth is, healing speed is a marker of life force. The faster you heal, the more reserve your body has to face life's challenges. The slower you heal, the more drained your body is becoming, even if you don't feel sick. So pay attention. If cuts, bruises, or basic colds are dragging out, that's your body whispering something's off. Listen to it. Adjust. Support your system before it starts shouting. And here's one more important point. Most of the time, delayed recovery isn't about age, it's about depletion. And depletion is fixable. It starts with food, with rest, with sunlight, and with purpose. Evelyn didn't just heal her ankle, she got her energy back, her motivation, and her sense of resilience. Because once the body starts recovering well again, everything else gets easier too. You move better, sleep deeper, think clearer. That's the power of supporting your repair systems. Don't let slow recovery become your normal. So if your healing speed has dropped, ask yourself, what's missing? Is it nutrition, sleep, movement, emotional energy, inflammation? Start there, because healing is not just physical, it's a window into your overall vitality. And how you heal from the small things says a lot about how you'll handle the big ones. Listen, adjust, and give your body what it needs to recover like it used to. Because those small recoveries, they add up to more years of strength and independence. And finally, sign 7, your breathing is changing. We'll cover that in a second, and what it reveals about your heart, lungs, and energy systems. But before we do, I want to say, if this video is speaking to you, share it. Send it to someone who might need it. Because we don't always notice when our body's changing, but others might, and that conversation could change a life. Let's finish strong with one of the most overlooked signs your body is slowing down. Sign 7, changes in your breathing. Now this one is subtle, but it's big. Maybe you've noticed it. Climbing the stairs feels harder than it used to. Walking to the mailbox leaves you a little winded. You're not running marathons, yet even small efforts feel heavier. That change in breath, shorter, shallower, or more labored, isn't just about getting older. It's a signal that your lungs, your heart, or your oxygen exchange systems might be under strain. And if you're noticing it even when you're sitting still, that's something you shouldn't ignore. The body is a machine that thrives on oxygen. Every single cell needs it. And if your lungs aren't pulling in enough air, or your heart isn't moving that oxygen around efficiently, everything else suffers. Energy drops, muscles weaken, brain fog sets in. Breathing difficulty is one of the clearest signs your body's having to work harder to do what used to be automatic. That's why even mild changes in breath are worth paying attention to. Take Richard, 74. He used to take a walk every evening. Then slowly he started shortening his route. Said it was just getting old. But one checkup later, his doctor caught early-stage heart failure. Catching it early allowed him to make changes and start treatment before things got worse. Breathing issues can signal problems in multiple systems. Weak lung function, poor circulation, low red blood cell count, even dehydration. If you find yourself sighing a lot, taking longer to catch your breath, or feeling like you're not getting a full inhale, it's time to get curious. Not scared, but curious. Ask your doctor. Check your oxygen levels. Monitor your blood pressure. And don't dismiss it just because you're getting older. Shortness of breath should never be considered normal. And here's the thing. There are things you can do. Breathing exercises, light cardio, reducing salt intake, and staying hydrated all support your lungs and your heart. Even singing, laughing, and reading out loud can help strengthen breath capacity. It's about tuning back into how your body feels when it moves and rests. Because breath is life. It's the first thing we do when we're born and the last thing we do when we go. How well we breathe tells the story of how well we're living. And if your breath is changing, it may be your body's way of saying, hey, I need more support. So now you've heard all 7 signs. From grip strength to walking speed, immunity to emotional withdrawal, healing speed to breath changes. Your body's always giving you clues. These aren't just signs of getting older. They're signals, opportunities to listen, learn, and adapt. The good news? Almost every single one of these signs is manageable, reversible, or at least improvable if caught early. That's why awareness is power. Maybe you recognize some of these in yourself or in someone you love. Don't panic. Don't ignore them either. Start with one. Just one. One walk, one extra glass of water, one call to a friend, one deeper breath. Because it's not about changing everything overnight. It's about honoring the time you have left and making sure that it's not just longer, but stronger, fuller, richer. That's what you deserve. And if this video has helped you, comment, I'm listening below. Let me know which sign stood out the most. Share this with someone who needs it. And remember, your health isn't just a number. It's your energy, your joy, your connection, your purpose. You're not done yet. Not even close. The road ahead can still be bright. Let's make it count.